Russian forces conduct multiple successful operations using T-90 tanks against Ukrainian positions. In the ongoing conflict between Russian and Ukrainian forces, tank units of the Russian armed forces, particularly the Zapad group of forces, continue to carry out impactful missions. The latest series of operations have seen Russian T-90A and T-90M tanks playing key roles in destroying Ukrainian military infrastructure, including unmanned aerial vehicle (UAV), control centers, and temporary deployment points. These missions were carried out at varying distances, with a particular focus on areas in the Kherson region and the Dnepr River. T-90A tanks destroy Ukrainian UAV control center. One of the major highlights of recent operations was the destruction of a Ukrainian UAV control center by a T-90A tank crew from the Zapad group of forces. This operation was carried out from a closed firing position approximately 5 kilometers from the target. The precise strike successfully neutralized the center, significantly hampering Ukrainian UAV operations in the region. The use of closed firing positions in this instance demonstrates a calculated approach to maintaining a safe distance while ensuring maximum impact on Ukrainian forces. The destruction of UAV control centers is vital in modern warfare, as these hubs are integral to surveillance, reconnaissance, and even delivering coordinated strikes. By eliminating such a strategic asset, the Russian forces have potentially disrupted Ukrainian efforts to monitor and counter their movements. Strikes behind the Dnepr River. In another successful mission, tank crews launched precise strikes against Ukrainian positions located more than 5 kilometers behind the Dnepr River. These strikes were conducted with the same level of accuracy, targeting enemy deployment points and control centers of UAVs. The strikes were aimed at severely limiting the operational capability of Ukrainian forces in the region. The Dnepr River area has been a significant focal point in the conflict, serving as a strategic location for military operations. The river creates a natural barrier, and controlling positions on either side offers a tactical advantage. The successful Russian strikes on these positions could mark a shift in control in this contested area. Airborne troops destroyed temporary deployment points. Simultaneously, airborne troops operating in the Kherson region achieved a significant victory by targeting and destroying temporary deployment and control points of Ukrainian UAV units. UAV reconnaissance detected the temporary bases located in abandoned and dilapidated houses. The intelligence was swiftly passed on to the airborne tank units, known as the winged infantry, who then executed accurate strikes using T-90M Proryv tanks. The T-90M Proryv, an advanced version of the T-90 series, is equipped with modern fire control systems, improved armor, and enhanced accuracy, making it a formidable tool in the battlefield. This mission not only disrupted the UAV operations, but also diminished the presence of Ukrainian troops in key operational areas in the Kherson region. 1st Guards Tank Army in action. Another notable operation involved the 1st Guards Tank Army, one of the most elite units within the Russian military. The tank crews of this division provided fire support to motorized rifle units of the Zapad group of forces. By delivering powerful and concentrated strikes against Ukrainian positions, these tank crews played a crucial role in suppressing enemy fire and securing advances for ground units. The role of the 1st Guards Tank Army in such operations underscores the importance of combined arms tactics in this conflict. The integration of tank units with infantry and motorized rifle units enhances the overall effectiveness of each operation, allowing Russian forces to maintain a strong offensive posture while limiting their vulnerability to counterattacks. Russian T-72B3M tank crews achieved success in Ugledar. Crews of upgraded T-72B3M tanks from the Vostok group of forces, originating from Transbaikalia, have been instrumental in supporting Russian offensive efforts in the Ugledarsky section of the South Donetsk front. These forces have been active in the region as part of Russia's ongoing special military operation in Ukraine, delivering essential fire support to advancing assault units. Operating from closed firing positions, the tank crews are working to provide both direct and indirect fire support to infantry units as they push forward. The T-72B3M tanks, which are equipped with enhanced armor and modernized systems, have proven to be effective in these roles. With their closed firing positions, the tanks are able to strike enemy positions while minimizing their exposure to counterattacks from Ukrainian forces. Enhanced protection measures for the T-72B3M. In this operation, the tankers have taken additional steps to increase the survivability of their vehicles. To boost protection, they have reinforced their T-72B3M tanks with hinged visors and have covered the tanks entirely with steel sheets. These modifications are aimed at enhancing the tank's resilience against enemy fire, particularly from anti-tank weapons and drones that have been heavily utilized by Ukrainian forces. The T-72B3M is an upgraded version of the Soviet-era T-72, featuring improved armor, a more powerful engine, and enhanced fire control systems, making it a critical asset in the ongoing conflict. These upgrades allow the tanks to effectively engage targets at longer distances and under challenging battlefield conditions. Far East tank crew dismantling enemy fortifications. In another operation within the same region, a Far East-based tank crew, operating in conjunction with the Secura battle group, has been successfully dismantling fortified enemy positions. These fortifications, which have been a defensive stronghold for Ukrainian forces, are being systematically targeted and destroyed. The combined efforts of tank and battle groups have proven to be a formidable challenge for the Ukrainian military as Russian forces continue to gain ground in the contested South Donetsk region. The destruction of these fortifications represents a strategic victory, as fortified positions often serve as key defensive assets in the battlefield, allowing forces to control vital areas and prevent enemy advances.